This video is on matter and how we classify it. Be sure as you're watching that you take good notes. If you need to pause or rewind, please do so as needed to make sure that you're getting everything written down, but also listening to everything that's being said. We'll start out on the top of our flow chart with matter. So everything that is matter is everything that has mass and volume. This was talked about in the states of matter video. Matter can be grouped into two different areas. You can call them pure substances and mixtures. Pure substances are things that have a definite composition. That means the composition is always the same. Something like water is a pure substance. Water is always made up of 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen, H2O. They are also what we call homogeneous or homogeneous, which means they look the same throughout. So if you have a solution, you pour it into 2 different beakers, it's going to look the same in both beakers, homogeneous or homogeneous. Mixtures, on the other hand, have what we call variable composition. Which means variable meaning change, that they're going to be made up of different amounts of everything, and 2 mixtures of the same thing might have different amounts of different things in them as well. They can only be separated physically. So by physical means, like a physical change, such as boiling, melting, things like that. There will be a separate video on physical separations of mixtures later on. Pure substances can be only separated chemically. So by chemical means like a chemical change, so a reaction. Pure substances then you can split into 2 groups. They are elements and compounds. Elements are atoms, and they cannot be broken down into simpler things and still be considered that element. Okay, scroll down a little bit. Examples of elements are things like hydrogen. You had to learn a bunch of these already. Carbon, oxygen, iron, and so on. Compounds have elements in them. They are 2 or more elements that are chemically combined. So it's an actual chemical reaction to make them or to split them apart. They function as a unit, so as a group together. And they can only be broken down by a chemical reaction. All pure substances are like that. So examples of compounds, some that you may know would be like water, H2O, table salt, NaCl, carbon dioxide, CO2, carbon monoxide, CO. All right, so over to the mixture side. Mixtures can be split up into solutions and heterogeneous mixtures. Solutions are mixtures that are homogeneous or homogeneous. Solutions is just the common term for a homogeneous mixture, meaning they look the same throughout. Examples of solutions are things like air. All air looks the same. Look, if you look at different sides of the room, but it's a mixture of different gases like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. Your blood is a solution. It all looks the same throughout. Milk. Milk that you buy in the store is homogenized, meaning it's made to look all the same. You've taken out any particles that would separate. Steel is a mixture of metals. Heterogeneous mixtures are mixtures that look different throughout, so they have definite phases, boundaries, or layers. Examples of these would be a lot of foods like a chocolate chip cookie. Yum. A person. Gravel. You're going to have different size chunks. You're going to see different pieces in there. Okay. Make sure you wrote down any questions you have or write them down now and do the learning check when you are now done watching the video. Thank you.